toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Mackey Stadium in Reno, home to the Nevada Wolfpack. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UNLV Rebels, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Nevada Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Nevada's offense will have the football first. Last time, UNLV came out victorious in what was a terrific barn-burning affair.
Great game back and forth. UNLV really executed in the big moments. This is a big game, obviously, rivalry game, a trophy at stake. It mattered, but they did a good job of not focusing on that and really executing when they needed to.
And never forget the way that UNLV's players and coaches were celebrating with the Fremont Cannon at the end of that game, too. You could just tell that one meant more to UNLV.
Makes it past the marker. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Nevada going quickly. The play action fake. Finds his tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll take it on the return, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So UNLV's offense has the ball for the first time, and they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TF.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
Makes the catch. It's Whitaker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it to him on the screen. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Nevada going quickly. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. Midway through the season, now staying in that top 25, staying relevant in the playoff discussion, that's a big deal. But what do they need to do in the second half of the schedule here?
Less attention to the number beside their name, more attention to what's still out there to be played for. There's the college football playoff, there's big bowl games. There's a lot out there still, but you've got to win. That's the key right now in the second half of the season. Taking one.
Ball is free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have it. It's defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Grab behind the line. It's Davidson. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. End off from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Dennis. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Got it in the middle. It's Glass. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Well, this isn't the start this guy envisioned. We're only in the 1st quarter. Already this guy has 2 drops in the game. He's got to get his mind right.
Makes the catch. It's Glass. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on from this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Hatchett. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Nevada going quickly. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Grab near the marker, it's Roberts. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains, it's at the 37.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Fires to the big fella. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking for room. It's Hatchett. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on second down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Now the play fake. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Out of the gun to give to the back. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Catch in the middle. It's Peters. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. David, Jesse, as legend would have it, explorer John Fremont abandoned a howitzer in the Sierra Nevada in 1843 during a heavy snowstorm. So each year, the winning team earns the right to paint the howitzer's wheels scarlet or navy.
And this is pretty cool because not until that long ago, the team in possession of the Fremont cannon would fire it every time they scored a touchdown. So really cool history with this trophy between both these schools here in Nevada.
Yeah, the battle for Nevada, right? That's what they call it. And I do like that they get to take the cannon and paint it their color. Like, that's pretty cool, pretty petty, and it's all college football.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the...
He lofts one down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Scanning the field, it's Dennis. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hit hard. He released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. They take a 4-point lead here in the 2nd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Michigan proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Wolverines team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' season.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Nevada going quickly.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Well, and when you're a defense, you want to string it out, right? You want to fill these gaps as fast as you can. And they did a really good job of taking away this, taking away that. All of a sudden, he gets to the sideline, runs out of space. There's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense doing their assignments.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is perfect. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Rebels offense is back on the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. It's Gray. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Nevada. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looking downfield, it's Dennis. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Since 1969, UNLV and Nevada have fought for the right to paint and protect the Fremont Trophy, and really they established the intensity of this rivalry right off the bat as Nevada won the first game by a mere 2 points.
Yeah, it's funny to watch all those games back in the day. It's like 0-0 tied, 2 points. Now we're seeing high-scoring, firing cannons, and that's what's cool about the Fremont Cannon. Like, you get to earn this, and you get to bring it to your university, and it's the battle for Nevada.
Means a lot to these two schools, means a lot in the state. It's not a trophy you can necessarily put in the trophy case, but it's all about having possession, and that's what these two schools are battling for today.
And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Whitaker. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add them down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to... He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Dennis. Rushes on him. Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, someone's leaving that stadium today with the howitzer cannon after an entertaining first half.
Nevada set to kick off to start the 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense...
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Davidson. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking to throw. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Makes a grab past the marker. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Rebels!
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
And the holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Nevada going quickly. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the 3rd quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Pulls it, fired, complete.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. He runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
Got it in the middle. It's Peters. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen to...
There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. Under fire. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The give. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Nevada going quickly.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got him downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wolfpack trying to dig deep into the playbook on this 3rd and very long. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. On the ground, it's Riley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. They now have a 20-16 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Hauls it in. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Nevada going quickly.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are there looking at the quarterback. They're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Right back to the well. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Nevada Comes to the line facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Going right to work up top. The screen, he's got wheels. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The inside handoff. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter. Time to go win it.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He wants to take the top off. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got a man. It's Roberts. Up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberts. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Nevada going quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Right on the money. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. And the Rebels backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give to the back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
Defense doing their job getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
On 3rd down, going up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. Nevada trying to keep the drive moving on 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Nevada going quickly. Quick touch pass to the receiver.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Quick handoff. Touchdown, Nevada! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Great example of complementary football there. First, the defense comes away with the takeaway, and then offensively, you go to the ground game, being physical at the point of attack, running it in for a touchdown, and now you have the lead with not a lot of time left. They've now put all the pressure back on their opponent.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Gonna run it. It's Riley. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, UNLV. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this quarterback right away seeing, I got to get rid of the football. There's a lot of guys near the line of scrimmage. He spits it out, and I let my receiver do the rest. Let my playmaker make me look really good, really nice pitch and catch, and guess what? You got the lead now in the 4th quarter.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sharp. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Whitaker. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up the first down. Handoff to the lone back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Immediately fires to the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Nevada will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Glass. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. Trying to turn the corner on the right. Turning it on. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Roberts. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And they got to the line expeditiously, spiked it and stopped the clock. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Here's the pressure. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's a good day's work when you can take a piece of military history home as a rivalry trophy, and that's exactly what UNLV did in this one. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.